Hey, welcome back to Allspice Cocktails. Tonight we're gonna make a homemade allspice liqueur, or pimento dram, whatever you wanna call it. But whatever you wanna call it, it's pretty essential for Tiki. Whether you wanna make a Trader Vic's Navy Grog, a Smuggler's Close, Planter's Punch, or many rum barrels or other Tiki drinks, pimento dram, allspice liqueur is key. But what I've realized when I got to Guam is that it's just not available here. So we're gonna have to make our own. So our first ingredient is gonna be some overproof Jamaican rum. Tonight I'm using Karuba Overproof. This is not the same Karuba as the Wray & Nephew. This is the Swiss Karuba company. Little different, still great rum. Definitely great for this. Our next ingredient will be some allspice berries. You want whole allspice berries for this, not ground. After that, we're gonna need some cloves and a little bit of cinnamon sticks. But finally, you're gonna need sugar, but that's for later, so let's set that aside. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine these spices into the rum.
All right, first we're gonna add about 1 ounce of allspice berries. And I'm putting them onto this wax paper so I can crush them up because I don't own like a mortar and pestle thing, which would be useful, but I'm honestly kind of cheap, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fold up the wax paper sort of lazily, you know, and then crush it up with a mallet that I use to crush my ice. Because again, I'm cheap. This serves dual purpose and, you know, it works. Not perfect, but it'll get the job done. I'm gonna pour it into the jar then. Now they're all nice and crushed up like that. I got my cloves. I'm gonna add about 8 whole cloves. 1 cinnamon stick, break it in half, you know, just to get it infused. And then we're gonna use 4 ounces of our overproof Jamaican rum. Then we'll just give it a little shake.
So I started mine a few days ago. It takes about 7 days for it to fully infuse. You could do it in as few as 4, but I recommend at least a week. It's really in there. When I take a whiff, it's very, very strong in the allspice and clove, just like your more famous brands like St. Elizabeth or the Bitter Truth brands. This is gonna be very good. I've made this before, it works out very well, and it's honestly just a lot cheaper and easier because you're using stuff that you can easily get. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and strain this and then go to the next steps. All right, now that we're infused this, we're gonna pour it and strain it out. We don't want any of that, you know, allspice berry mix to get in there. And this is gonna take a while. All right, I think we're done with the straining out. And you can see it's a nice, dark, rich color. Now we're gonna add a 1-to-1 simple syrup. For this one, I did 4 ounces of our turbinado sugar and 4 ounces of water. Gonna give that a little stir. Mix our ingredients up pretty well. And I'm going to try not to spill and pour this into my bottle. I failed already. Horribly. Sorry, Jacob. All right, so a little bit of spilling. It always happens, you know me. But here's our homemade allspice dram. Let's go ahead and give it a little sip. Normally, I wouldn't really drink allspice dram neat, but I'm pretty curious to see how this batch came out because the last one I made was really good on its own. I mean, it's definitely got that rich allspice smell, and it's got a little bit of hints of cinnamon, and it's a good solid amount of clove too, you know. Yeah, that hits the spot completely. It's not too sweet, but it's also got that full, rich allspice flavor. Okay, yeah, so I do think this is gonna work out really well for a lot of future upcoming videos in Tiki drinks in general. I have one I really wanna try, which is not a Tiki drink, but it's kind of adjacent, called the Deckside Derby, which is gonna be coming soon. Definitely check that one out in a few weeks. But that's all for tonight. This is Allspice Cocktails. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I really hope you try this homemade allspice dram. Let me know what you think, leave a message in the comments, and cheers. Let's go make some Tiki drinks.